So here we got, suppose P is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Q is 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. And U is 1, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, and 100. Then what's the union of P, the complement of P union Q? Well, the first thing is to find P union Q. What's P union Q? Does that look right for P and Q? 5, 10, 15, 20 is in both, 25 on one side, 30 on the other side, 25, and then 40 and 50. So to find the complement, we are going to come over here into the universe and take those out. And everything that's left and I like to write it out so it can match up. What about that? You agree with that? Any questions about that? All right. In a survey of 350 gym members, the following information was recorded. 87 people use only stationary bikes. 55 only use treadmills. 40 only use the weight rooms. 21 people use only stationary bikes and the weight room. I'm sorry, and stationary bikes and treadmills. And 14 people use only the treadmills and the weight room. 8 people use all three. 20 use none of these options. What in the world do we do with this?
Make a Venn diagram.
Yeah, that's the only thing we can do. There's no way we're going to be able to do all that stuff in our head. We need to have. All right, so let's create a Venn diagram. And that was one of the frustrations that I found about the last two sections. For the most part, I could do things in all of the other 4 homework assignments by just writing down a few little things. But for the last 2 sections, those ones with the 3, especially with 3, I have to just write things down. There's intermediate steps. There's no way to do that in my head. So just remember that. It's not something you can just do without actually seeing intermediate stuff. All right. And as I had said, is the way I handle it is I number them like this. I know it's different than what Alex does. They do it in slightly. I'm sorry, not Alex. Newton. Alex doesn't use this at all. So, but I like to do the regions because then I can determine which region represents any particular set, and then I can look at that region and then find out what's in there. So we got stationary bikes. Let's just say bike. And then this would be treadmill and weights. Let's fill everything in. And I'm going to start down here at the bottom. Where would you think that would go? None of these. In other words, people that come in and do Pilates or what? That's people out
And
here.
section 8, yeah.
8. 8 use all 3. Is that the all 3? That's all 3. So we got those done. 14 people use only treadmill and weight room. It does say only, so we don't need to subtract. 21 use only stationary bikes and treadmills. $40 use only the weight room. 55 use only treadmills. And 87 only use stationary bikes. We need to have every one of the 8 regions filled in. Have we done that? Right here, we're missing one. So what can we do? Since we're only missing one, we can add them all up. So that's 245. Is that right? Right. 105. So 105 and the 105 is the people that do bikes and weights. Now that we got all 8 regions on, let's see that question. How many gym members use only the stationary bike and the weight room? Only stationary bike and the weight room. Well, that's the one we just found. So it's 105. I know that's a lot of stuff, so let me know.
On the test review, I took it. Is there a way to see results, like what I got wrong, or no?
I think what it is, it's after the due date. I'll go in there and see if I can reset that because yeah, I do want you to see it. Let me see if I can do it over here on my other computer real quick. Because by default, anytime you have something like a test or a quiz, it usually defaults to after the assignment, due date, you can see the results. Before the quiz, let's see, or can see what it says here. I already slowed down now. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish now. Let's say we can do it in the next period and then work backwards as well. Yeah, I think it doesn't show up in the grade book until all right, let's see if we can move on. I'll get that fixed for you if I can. I think I should be able to. Because I know I saw that in there. A survey of 46 people found that 13 liked pizza only, 10 liked only fish, 5 liked only hot dogs, 6 liked only pizza, 3 liked only fish and hot dogs, 7 liked pizza and hot dogs, and 2 liked all 3. So here's we got to find the one that represents this. Optimally, it would be best to work this out. Let's see here. All right, so 2 all 3, 7 liked only pizza and hot dogs. Yeah, this one's not it because it's 7 should be. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. So pizza and hot dogs should be 7. So pizza and hot dogs. So it'll be the second one or the last one. Let's double check again. 3 liked only fish and hot dogs. This isn't it because 3 is fish and pizza here. Hold on a second. I'm trying to handle that. I might have to do it after class. I thought I could do it real quick, but I can't remember where it's at. To change that. Nope. Anyway, I'll figure it out after doing class. All right. Let's see if they got any more darn short ones to do. These are all taking plenty of time, so we're just going to have to concentrate on these going in. Well, anyway, I'm just going to draw it out. Like I said, these take a long time. I mean, just take time because you can't really visualize this without doing a graph, because we want to make sure it's right. And I'm going to have the same order. So it's P, H, and F like that. P, H, and F. Fish. All right, so 2 liked all 3. 7 liked only pizza and hot dogs, so this is going to be 7 there. 3 liked only fish and hot dogs. Fish and hot dogs. 6 liked pizza and fish. It says only. So 5 only liked hot dogs. 10 liked only fish. 13 liked only pizza. All right. So that should be enough. Let's just look for it. I got it in the same order, so not that one, because the 6 and the 7 and the 3 are mixed up. The 3 and the 6 are swapped. So this is it here. 13, 7, 5, 6, 2, 3, and 10. That's the best way to handle these, is just to create one and then find the one that matches. Let's see if we can do this one real quick. So I'm going to try to reuse this. Because drawing these things is one of the things that takes the longest. So A, B, and C. A, B, and C. All right. So what do they all 3 have in common? You see anything? Is it not -5? 0 is common. See that? Common to all 3. Anything else common to all 3? 1 is not. 2 is common here, but not over here. 3 is not. So it looks like that's it. So now let's go A and B. What do A and B have in common?
2.
Yeah, 2. That's it, right?
Yeah.
So A and C have nothing in common, right? Besides 0. So A and C don't have anything in common. I'm looking at those 2. Now let's look at B and C. -6, -1, no. 0 is already in there. 2. So this one has 4 in common. And it looks like that's darn it. Let's just see if I can match it up real quick. And otherwise, we may have to do it, finish it up in a second when we get to the other class. All right, so A would be -5, 3, 1. So now we got all of them. 0, 2, 3, -5, and 1. B is, okay, we got 0, 4, and 2, so we did -6 and 5. And then over here, we got 0 and 4, so we got -1, 6, and 7. Let's find that one. I think that's it, isn't it? Nope, the 0 is not in the center. So I want one with a 0 in the center, and that looks to be it. All right, so I'll see you back in about 15, and we'll hit the rest of these. We're on number 22. All right, I'll see you in a bit, okay? Anybody got anything? I want to rush off and see if I can fix that. The meeting time, it's 11 and 12:30. 11 for the 020, 12:30 is the 120, the credit bearing course. All right, I'll see you back in a few minutes at 12:30.